Save Your Books video. This one is about fitting a dust jacket into a dust jacket protective cover. First, I'm just going to talk about some of the different kinds of dust jacket covers, or otherwise known as book jacket covers, that are out there. This one that I have here is a Gaylord brand, and something that I don't like about it is that it has this printing on the paper. That is something to be avoided because this could theoretically transfer to the book cover. I mean, there's no evidence of that right at the moment, but you know, why bother worrying about it? Just get any kind that does not have any printing on the paper, which should be archival. And something that's good about this kind is that it has this perforated edge, so you can actually just tear this carefully to the right size if your book is within 10 1/8 to 12 inches high for this particular kind of dust jacket cover. Here's a great tip about buying dust jacket covers. When you have a dust jacket that seems to be about the right size, it's going to fit head to tail pretty well, actually. That would fold over and fit. But what you'll notice is that when I tuck this into the jacket, there's a little bit of the dust jacket sticking out from the cover on both sides. It doesn't quite fit in the width direction. And so honestly, that's not ideal because the paper will age differently in this part that's sticking out than the part that is within the dust jacket cover. And that could create some kind of a line here. So over time, maybe not now, maybe not in even 25 years, maybe in 50 years, that's actually going to make a difference. So when you're choosing your dust jacket covers, really just go bigger. This one will fit both sides. And so I would just get, this is a 14 1/8 to 16 inch high dust jacket cover, and I'm using that for a 10 1/4 inch dust jacket. So even though it's theoretically supposed to fit in here, it's much better for the dust jacket if you fit it completely within the dust jacket cover. Another good thing about this kind is that it does not have the tape. Some of these have tape attached to the plastic so that you can, you know, fold it up and attach it. And I feel like the tape is an extra level of uncertainty, and it's hard to know the archival quality of it, and it's unnecessary, so best to avoid it. Another thing to know about the kind of dust jacket cover that you get is that you're going to prefer the 2 mil thickness of the polyester film. It just wrinkles less and feels better. The 1.5 is okay, but if you have a really nice book, you're going to want to have the 2 mil. You can buy a small variety pack of these kinds of dust jacket covers at your local bookstore usually. Some of the popular brands are Brodart or Gaylord, and University Products has something called Easy On book jacket covers, and there's a few others which I've listed in the notes here. So the first thing we're going to want to do to put the dust jacket into the dust jacket cover is we're going to lay it out on top of the dust jacket cover, and we're going to get the width, and we're going to trim off the width. In this case, I want to leave a 1/4 inch to a 1/2 inch on either side, just why not? So I just make a little pencil mark. You can cut this off in several different ways. This is one of the easier ways since I have a cutting mat and a straight edge. And it's an approximate cut, so I can just kind of line up the mark with that and make sure my straight edge goes all the way across. holding down firmly on this straight edge. Just cut that off. There we go. I mean, another way to trim that off would be to continue the line down and to use scissors. Whatever you have is going to be fine. Be sure you trim it off before you insert the dust jacket into the cover, because you wouldn't want to make the mistake of cutting off part of the dust jacket. Before I insert the dust jacket into the cover, I'm going to want to straighten out the folds. And some of you may be asking, what about repairing the tears and all that? And I will just tell you right off the bat that you do not want to repair your dust jackets unless there's actually a piece that would get lost or the cover would not function well without doing the repair. When it comes to dust jackets, less is more, especially for the book collecting world. And so we just want to flatten out any folds as best we can without going crazy. You don't need to iron it. Iron it will take out the natural folds that are going on and could cause more damage. So, as I said, less is more. And on this side, as far as cleaning and things go, it's like there is a stain here, but this is a clay-coated paper, and so it's just for the value of the dust jacket and the book, you're going to want to do as little as possible. And so I'm going to do literally nothing to this other than just unfolding those edges. All right, and then we want to put the lower edge into the dust jacket first. Obviously have the dust jacket facing out and pushing it all the way to the bottom. I'm going to just double check and make sure how that looks here. Make sure it's all the way to the bottom, which it is. I see a tiny little thing that needs to be fixed as far as folding goes, so I'm going to get my bone folder and just straighten out that little bit here. There we go. This is a good way to get those folds into place. Okay, oops, and there's one more right here. All right, now that I know this is all the way down to the bottom edge, I can flip it back over. All right, next we're going to make 4 small creases to help us get the exact height of the dust jacket and to then cut this bit of paper off. And I'm going to do them like, you know, just all along so I can find where the real edge is. I think I'll just start here and work out and in. So I'm just folding the paper back and then kind of rolling it forward to get the perfect height. And I'm just making a little tap right there. Then I'll do that again here, trying to be very exact, and another one way down here. And then one more at this end, kind of close to the edge. And once I have those anchors, I can smooth out the parts in between it, and it's going to be very exact. This is what you need to do to avoid having the white sticking out over the top of the dust jacket. Let's take a look. So that looks pretty exact to me. And so now is a matter of cutting this. And once again, you could take that line and you could cut it with scissors. I don't recommend that. Scissors tend to go all wonky. And before I do the actual cutting, I'm going to remove the dust jacket again. because the way that I like to cut things is with this, it's just a kitchen knife. And you slide it in, and it just kind of cuts. You're just drawing it along, not forcing it. And it just cuts it very exactly, just like that. Then I'm going to put this back in and checking on all those little flaps again, making sure things are lined up, nothing is sticking out or folded the wrong way. Checking on this side again, and as you can see, there's a little bit right there. It's again down there. And once it's in good shape, then I can flip it over again and just fold this back over. And this, you just have to kind of hold it all down flat and pull this tight up against the middle. And once again, you might do that thing where you anchor it down in a few places before you do the whole creasing it. Be more certain about how it's going to go. And then holding that down in place without letting it get loose again, just use your bone folder, or you could use a Teflon folder, which burnishes less, and it's just nicer to work with. So there we've got that. Now it's looking pretty good, and I see that the dust jacket is slid down a little bit. I'm actually going to pull it so it's more centered. All right, and to rewrap it around the book, I'm going to just gently get it in the approximate place without creasing it really hard. And then once it's actually around the book, you can kind of fiddle with it and tuck it where it naturally wants to go. You don't need to do a more serious crease, because when it's on the bookshelf in between the other books, that'll be fine. So that's it. Replace it on your bookshelf knowing that the book is safer than it was. Thanks for watching.